Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Hope you all are doing great. And thank you so much to each and every one of you who loved and supported the first video. It really means a lot. And those who are watching this video for the first time, I request them to please go and check out the previous video also, because this video is just the continuation. Okay. So till now we have discussed how British East India Company came like traders and how these traders used all their third-rated tricks and tactics on Mughal rulers, like how literally they bribed them, they brainwashed them, and gained their trust and obtained permission to set up factories in India. And we have also seen how by the year 1623 British successfully constructed many trading ports and factories across India. So now let's see what happened after 1623. So in the year 1632, there was a big positive turn in the growth of British East India Company, because the Sultan of Golconda issued the Golden Firman, which gave permission to the British to trade freely in the ports of Golconda, and all that they have to pay is 500 pagodas, a currency of that time. You can see this picture to know how pagodas really looked like. It's a gold coin basically. Okay, so there were no taxes, there were no custom duties. All that you have to pay is just 500 pagodas and trade tension free across the forts of Golconda for 1 year. And in 1633, they built another factory at Hariharpur. So now let's talk about an English merchant called Francis Day. Actually, most of the Tamilians must be very familiar with this name Francis Day, because he is considered as a founding father of Madras. So let's know him a little more in detail. Actually, he was a member of Masulipatam Council. I hope you guys remember that Masulipatam is the place where British established its first temporary factory in the year 1611. Guys, one thing I want to mention here is the term factory doesn't mean they produce or manufacture something here, okay? It's just a storage space for them. They use this space as a warehouse. Like, before sending the goods to the Europe, they assemble all the goods here. And this particular temporary factory at Masulipatam was used as a trading port in the beginning, okay? I hope it's clear. Now, suppose you get a question in the exam, which is the first English factory in India? Then your answer should be Surat in 1613, because the factory in Surat is the first permanent factory built by British on acquiring imperial firman from Mughal Emperor Jahangir, as we have seen in the previous video. I really hope there is no confusion. Okay. Now in the year 1639, Francis Day along with his superior Andrew Cogan were actually looking for a land near Coromandel coast to expand their trading ports, and they really loved a small fishing village called Madrasapatnam, which was under the rule of Raja of Chandragiri under the control of Dhamarla Venkatadri Nayaka, a chieftain from Vijayanagara Empire. A chieftain is nothing but a leader, okay? And this Englishman thought this piece of land is very much suitable to build trading ports. And as you can expect, on August 22nd, 1639, the agreement was signed by East India Company's Francis Day along with his superior Andrew Cogan. And at this place, the fort St. George was built. It was named St. George because coincidentally, the fort was completed on St. George's Day, which is actually celebrated in honor of the patron saint of England. Okay. And according to the agreement, they got permission for 2 years, and later they renewed that agreement, and now they can expand their territory with some more additional land, and now they can fortify, they can build boundaries, and as a result, many European traders came and built their residential buildings and settled near St. George Fort to take part in the trade. And since Portuguese and Dutch were already in this trade race and to take part in commercial activities, these guys also built their houses and settled near the fort. And as per the agreement with Nayakas, these Europeans were not allowed to decorate their houses with any other color except white. Therefore, all the European houses and buildings were painted in white, and this is the reason that this place was called White Town. And on the other side of the fort, many Indian traders also came and settled, and this place was called Black Town. So White Town, Black Town, St. George settlement collectively called as Madras. And for some additional information, the name Madras was officially changed to Chennai in the year 1996. And the name Chennai has been adopted in the memory of the ruler Chennappa Nayaka from Vijayanagara Empire. And in the year 1651, they built another factory at the banks of river Hooghly at Bengal, and they soon opened few more factories at Balasore, Dhaka, and in many other places in the west. Actually, there were many reasons why Bengal was targeted. See, the soil of Bengal was so fertile that there was high production of tea. And Britishers very well knew that this place is also best suitable for indigo plantation and opium cultivation. And by the way, indigos used to make dye, and opium is nothing but an addictive narcotic drug. And at this point of time, if you see, the most powerful Mughal emperor Aurangzeb was ruling. He actually liked Britishers because they really respected him, and they were trading obediently and gave all the taxes and custom duties on time. But things changed when Aurangzeb was in fight with Marathas. These Britishers perhaps forgot that they are traders and started imagining that it's their own land, and they made Indian traders to sell things at cheap price and also forced them to buy European products at a very, very high price. Actually, Aurangzeb considered these British merchants like some little babies, okay, because Aurangzeb knew that these few merchants are of no match to this magnificent Mughal power, and that's why Aurangzeb didn't bother much in the beginning. But when he realized that these British babies are crossing their limits and abusing Indian traders, then he thought he had to act. So just imagine some neighbors' kids come to your home and start talking to you nicely. You won't show them your power, right? You'll show them some love, isn't it? But suppose you go to the market thinking that these neighbors' kids will play peacefully with your children, and when you come back from the market, you see that your kids are being beaten up by these neighbors' kids, and also you found that they have stolen all the chocolates and candies which you had kept in the fridge for your children. So here, what do? Throw these kids out of the house, right? Similar things happen here also. There was a big conflict between Mughals and Britishers. But as you all know that, Britishers are of no match to this unbelievably strong Mughal power. It's like a lion fighting with a mouse. So as you can expect here, Britishers were driven out of their factories at many places, and factories at Surat, Masulipattnam and Bombay were completely seized. And this violent and unbeatable retaliation from Mughals brought these arrogant and ignorant British merchants to the ground. So guys, we'll see whether these Britishers fought back, or they apologized to the Mughals, or they had a whole new set of plans to deal with Mughals. We'll see that in detail in the very next video, and trust me guys, you'll be surprised, or you may even find it funny when you get to know how Britishers got Bombay. And to add up a spoiler here, these Britishers got Bombay for just $10. So how and why, all these questions will be discussed in the next video. And thank you so much if you watched this video till now. And if you like this video and find it useful, feel free to share it. And if you want to see such videos in future, you can subscribe this channel. And if you have any suggestions, please comment on the comment section. So see you guys again in the next video. Till then, take care, be safe, be happy. Jai Hind and Jai Bhim.